The final game of the season for Indiana State, which means the final Coordinator's Corner with Brad Wilson and Jeff Eklinski is tonight. Indiana State enters the Unidome this weekend with only one win all time in Cedar Falls. Most of it's due to the type of program the Panthers have built.
Mark was the defensive coordinator at Northern Iowa for Terry Allen when I played. So, he played there. That's his home. It was the only dome. And so it was such a different environment, from the lighting to the air to everything. And now you got South Dakota, you got North Dakota State, you got a lot of domes. So at least we're prepared and used to that. I don't think it's the dome itself anymore, but it was always about the people and the crowd and how into it they were and how supportive they were of Northern Iowa football.
I haven't been around the Valley for a long time, but I've been in the Midwest for a while, and I'm aware of the success that they've had, and every time you turn around, they're knocking off a Big Ten team or a Big 12 team, and so we are familiar with the success that they've had up there, and Coach Farley and all, and I think that, the way that they play and the environment that we're expecting to play in up there, there's a reason for their success, and they play a tough-nosed, physical brand of football, and so we're excited about the challenge.
Coach Eklinski rewatched the film against Western Illinois, and the recurring theme came up: missed opportunities. Coach Eck hopes those missed opportunities sit with the Sycamores, not just this weekend, but moving forward for a very important reason.
They should be discouraged. They should be upset. It should hurt. We should be embarrassed. We should be all those things, because this is not what we want. And if it's not, then we have an issue. And so from that standpoint, your pride kicks in. My pride as a coach, my pride as a position coach, our quarterbacks aren't playing well. That whole thing that took place on Saturday offensively was all a quarterback issue. And so my pride kicks in, but I don't want to end on that note. And so hopefully we've conveyed it, and hopefully they feel the same way when they look at it, that we can finish on a good note here, and we can finish strong leading into the spring, because jobs are now wide open.
For the defense, keeping UNI out of the red zone will be a major aspect to the game, as the Panthers boast one of the nation's best red zone scoring offenses, getting points on 31 of their 33 trips this season.
Oh, absolutely, it always is. Anytime that you can try to we always tell our guys, give us a place to stand and get our block team on the field. And number one is always to try to get the ball back down there, and then number two obviously is to try to force a field goal. And they've got weapons on the perimeter that they can throw the ball up and the guys go get it. And then they've obviously got a couple tailbacks back there that can pound it and run it, and they've been able to finish drives very successfully down there.
Yes, the Sycamores are 0-10. You may be asking why this game has any importance at all, but that is probably due to not understanding the concept of building a program. This game is essential on both sides of the ball.
What we always challenge them to do, and that's understand the importance of the process and how the process never stops, and understanding what's important right now. And obviously, as the season ends, now you start getting into what's important in terms of weight gain or weight loss, or film study in the off season, and the weight room obviously becomes that much more important. And again, it's the process is something that it's overused. I understand that, but that's what this game is, and that's what the building of a program and the building of a culture and the building of a football player is it's all about the process. It's the mind, it's the body, it's all the things that we demand of them, and understanding what's important right now. What do I have to take care of right now that's going to allow me to have success come next fall.
A huge thank you to Coach Wilson and Coach Eck for sharing with us all year long. We know brighter days are ahead, and hoping Saturday in Cedar Falls is the beginning of those bright days. Reporting from Memorial Stadium for GoSycamores.com, I'm Luke Martin.